So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Element Virtual Tour. The goal of this video is to get you well orientated with what Element has to offer and see if it could be a good fit for you. I've pieced together 3 resources in order to help you with this. So the first is actually this tour itself, where we'll be exploring everything related to Element and touring a couple suites. The second is the neighborhood tour, where we actually adventure through Westboro, check out a couple local shops, local amenities, some parks, etc. So definitely check it out. Even if you are familiar with Westboro, you may even live in it. I'd appreciate if you check it out and let me know how I did, if I showed off this lovely neighborhood properly. And then the third is the YouTube playlist, which will have video walkthroughs of the existing suites at Element. Predominantly, it's the second, third, and fourth floor suites at this time. And I will be continuing to add other suites to the playlist as we progress. With that being said, if there's a specific model that interests you and I don't have it in the playlist yet, just send me an email, responding to this email saying, hey Chris, I'm really interested in suite 436, and I'll still go ahead and film a video for you and we can get in touch about that. So I'll elaborate more on that later on in this video. But for now, let's get right into it. So welcome to my laptop. It's time to tell you all about Element. So firstly, it's important to note that this is a purpose-based rental with the first floor being loft. So it's going to be 2-story townhomes. And then all throughout the building, we have anything from a studio, 1 bedroom, 1+ den, and 2 bedroom, 2 bath. So I'm sure you're wondering what's included in the rent. So let's break this down. So it's going to be based off the consumption of electricity and water. This typically works out to about $50 for electricity, $50 for water, $50 for internet. We offer preferred pricing through Rogers here at Element. And then if you wanted a parking spot, that's going to be $200 per month. It's going to be underground, secured, heated, and assigned. If you wanted a storage locker, we do offer storage lockers as well, and that's coming in at $50 per month. This is important to consider when you're looking at your monthly budget and you're kind of trying to get a good idea. So if you needed all of these things, you want to add about $350 to whatever price you see. But if you didn't have parking, for example, then we're really only focusing on the consumption of electricity, water, and that internet, which works out to about $150. You're situated in the heart of Westboro, which is one of the most desirable neighborhoods here in Ottawa. It's walking distance to lots of local amenities, and we actually filmed a neighborhood tour. So if you want to check that out, it will kind of give you a better visual representation of what's in and around the building. But yeah, you're walking distance to a lot of parks, restaurants, grocery stores, public transport. It truly is very well thought out, and it's the type of neighborhood that is only going to continue to improve. I want to actually highlight some of the places that you can visit. One of my personal favorites is Equator Coffee. I go there frequently and have actually met a couple people who may be moving into the building soon and or just from the neighborhood. It's a very good spot to check out. Good coffee, nice people, it's a good vibe. And obviously there are a couple other nice restaurants and bakeries nearby. So Pure Kitchen is certainly one. Mami is a nice bakery that is a French bakery style, so really neat. So here on these slides, this is kind of like a big deck to show off everything that is in the surrounding area. So to highlight that, we have the restaurants and cafes, shopping, arts and culture, the grocery and pharmacy, schools. So if you do have kids, knowing that there's schools in the surrounding area is really nice. In terms of nightlife, also further down Richmond and Wellington as well, there's lots of bars, restaurants, and social lounges. One that my friends and I went to recently was the Lexington Smokehouse, so a nice spot for a good evening. In terms of living at our building, there's a couple of great benefits that we have. Firstly, having Wi-Fi throughout all the common areas is a big one. Gives you the opportunity to, if you want to do some work or you just want to step out of your unit, you have the possibility of doing that. I'll elaborate more on that when we discuss the amenities. We are a fob access building. So what that means is rather than keys, you have the fob, you just scan your door and it'll open up or lock. Same applies for if you're going to be entering from the exterior or if you're going to be, going to the storage lockers, the pet spa, the gym. We do have something called the parcel pending management system, and this honestly is extremely helpful and really gives peace of mind. So essentially the way that it works is, let's say you're getting an Amazon package, they're able to drop it off in a specific locker for you, and then your name is linked to your phone number, so it will shoot you a text. So let's say your name is Emily and they dropped a package off for Emily. Hey, the code is 1234. When Emily gets home, she punches in 1234, the box opens up and you're able to take your package. So very, very convenient. We've also have the bike storage. So This is a neighborhood that is very close to a lot of different things, very bike friendly. You have the Ottawa River not too far away and can get around on there. As mentioned in that neighborhood tour that we did, you'll see some really cool drone shots when we were at Remick Rapids, and you'll see people biking up and down. It's really neat. In terms of storage lockers, that is something that we offer at our building. That's going to be down in P1. So they're about 4x3 and 7 feet tall, and they are available for rent if you did want that. Our building actually, we streamline communication through the mobile app. So we have a building app. Here you'll be able to make maintenance requests. You can post bulletins. So for example, at our previous building, someone had wanted to tell everyone that they put a bike pump in the bike storage and that everyone's free to use it. So she just went ahead and made that bulletin post. People are able to see that. So little things like that, it helps with communication, both with property managers and other residents. And you're also able to make maintenance requests and reserve amenities. So if you wanted to, for example, reserve the party lounge, you're able to do that. And we'll elaborate more on that when we go through the slides. So a couple other things that I want to point out. Obviously the ground floor is where a lot of our amenities are, and the rooftop is where the sun deck is. One big thing is that we are managed by Rhapsody Property Management. So we're a Toronto-based company, and this is our second building here in Ottawa. Our first was Rhythm, which has been a great success. Our clients are really happy there, and we're super excited to bring that same level of service and enthusiasm here at Element. So these slides are just going to highlight some of the areas that we have in Element. So this is the lobby where you'll see that there's the seating area. If you have people coming to visit, they need somewhere to obviously sit. That's a possibility. And there is also the seating area with the high table where, for example, if you want to come down and do some work outside of your suite, that's a possibility. We pride ourselves in having a top of the line gym. So we will be investing into high quality equipment and ensuring that we have one of the best gyms in Ottawa. Some of the ways that we do that is ensuring that we have high quality bikes, ellipticals, treadmills. We have the yoga room in the back, which will have yoga mats, fitness on demand. At our previous building, we even had classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm pretty confident that that's something we may implement. And then having the double-sided squat rack and bench and just some high quality equipment to help you get, a good workout in. At the gym at Rhythm, if you haven't been to it already, you can check it out. There's a video on my YouTube channel which will highlight that. People are actually able to cancel their gym memberships, and we're able to use this full time comfortably. So definitely excited to show this off to you in person one day. And then, as I mentioned, the yoga studio, which is just in the back there. So the Nest Lounge, and generally like at the back there, it's all kind of interconnected. So I'm going to skip to this slide here where you'll see in the back is the Nest Lounge, which will have like the little bar and the shuffleboard and seating area, and then lead out to the garden terrace. In the middle is where the fireside lounge will be. So this will be, during the week on a Wednesday afternoon, a great spot to go ahead and go downstairs and do some work. On a Friday or Saturday evening, I feel like this will be more of a large social area for everyone. So something to keep in mind, of course. At the back, where this slide is right now, that would be the community kitchen or party room. So you can actually reserve this. Let's say it was your birthday or a baby shower or whatever it may be, anniversary, graduation. You can reserve this on the app and invite your friends. There's going to be a terrace on the back that you don't quite see in this render, but it's going to be a really great spot and available to you guys. The pet parlor is a fan favorite. We are a pet-friendly building, if I didn't mention that already. If you have like a dog, for example, being able to give them a wash before going back up after a muddy day at the park is a definitely benefit. And then that outdoor garden terrace. So we have one on the exterior of the building and on the rooftop. So we really do focus on greenery at this building. And so you'll see that come into fruition predominantly more in the spring as we're kind of approaching that winter season. But in terms of greenery, that is a big focus here at Element. And that's displayed here on that sun deck where you'll see lots of different types of plants. We have the seating areas and it's going to complementing very well together. We're going to have barbecues. I'll jump back later on in this presentation to discuss more about the rooftop terrace. In terms of the suites themselves, we have a wide variety of suites with a lot of different details. So we're actually going to give you an opportunity to tour some of the suites. We did a studio, a 1+ den, one of the lofts, and one of our larger 2 beds. So let's go ahead and jump into that. When it comes to studio living, this is one of my favorites for a couple different reasons. Firstly, we have a curved kitchen. So the kitchen itself takes up a little bit less square footage, but it's still very functional. We have this island, which acts as a great place to eat, but also extra storage. And we're greeted with a large walk-in closet on the entrance with full-size in-suite laundry. When we're looking into the bathroom, we get a well-sized bathroom. It's going to be the tub style with the porcelain finish. With this particular model, we're a south-facing studio. So we have the tree lines there. This is going to get a lot more natural light on a sunny day. Unfortunately today it is raining, but that's okay. This space here is very functional. You can comfortably fit a double bed, depends how you want to set it up. There's also that nook near the fridge, which could be used as a space for a little desk. So it's a versatile space, and more importantly, we have two easy to work with walls. So in terms of hanging shelves or hanging your TV, that's a possibility as well. The cherry on top is that this is a studio with a balcony. So for this suite, I want to get a little bit more specific with you and kind of show off some of the features that our suites have to offer. We're always going to have the dishwasher. As mentioned, a curved kitchen is quite a popular feature here at Element. So once again, we are experiencing that. We have the full-size appliances. These are Whirlpool appliances, microwave up above, French doors for the fridge, which I really like. This is going to be opening up, giving you lots of storage space to put your pots and pans. We can fit things on this opposite side. We'll show you in the B-roll clips later on. And then of course we can also put our stools here as like a breakfast bar, even for dinner sometimes. So that's the kitchen space, counter space up above, lots of covered room as well. And then we're offered the opportunity to have a den, which is honestly something great that you can use as a spare room or as a home office. This is a south-facing unit, so we have the opportunity to get all of the tree lines and be facing more towards a residential neighborhood than Kirkwood or towards a superstore, which can feature in some of the suites. As this is a 1+ den, we are going to be having the tub style. So we're greeted with a very large bathroom. We're on the 3rd floor in this instance, so we get the white marble with the white marble here as well. And in this specific example, we do have the in-suite laundry in the bathroom. To conclude this tour of the 1+ den, I want to point out a couple last features. Double pane windows, so this really helps with both insulating heat or cooling, depending on the season, and soundproofing. And then behind us, we have the very large slider closet, so let's check that out right now. Truly offers a great opportunity to keep a majority of your clothes, and that eliminates the need for a large dresser, meaning you could fit the bed here, maybe put a little nightstand and keep it pretty roomy. So really like this unit. Welcome to one of our largest 2 bedrooms here at Element. I'm very excited to show it off to you because it is one of my favorites. So firstly, we have the curved kitchen, which is a common theme here at Element, and the island. Again, this offers a lot of functional features like storage, the ability to put stools, and optimizes the space to give you more room for your living room. Over here, we have the closet on the entrance. This time, it's more of a walk-in style with the in-suite laundry full size. And that will get pushed back a little bit more, leaving you room for your shoes, your coats, and the overhead. The living dining room is very deep, which I really like because they give us the opportunity for a very versatile space. Off of the living room, we're greeted with the secondary bedroom. We got the slider closet, giving us lots of space. And what's unique about this one is that it offers us the access to the bathroom. So there's actually 2 entry points, so you kind of get the ensuite vibe, but then you can also close this door and access it for your guests as like a guest bathroom. So a couple of things I want to point out. This goes for all of our suites, but specifically in this one, you see the semi-transparent blinds. This comes with all of them. Blackout blinds in the bedroom. And then in this specific model, we do get access to our balcony here off of the living room. The primary suite offers a lot of room for a comfortable bed. You can have nightstands. We can even put the TV on the wall, as mentioned in some of the other previous suites. But my favorite part about all of this is the fact that right behind us here, we have this very large walk-in closet, double-sided. And then our very large ensuite with the stand-up shower and the double sink. So guys, welcome to one of the lofts here at Element. This is the lighter color scheme, so we're going to be having that lighter kitchen, lighter floors. We have the 18-foot ceilings, which is great, and then this is an east-facing unit, so you're going to get more of that morning light, still get lots of natural light coming through. Unfortunately today it is raining, but that didn't stop us from filming. We got to show it off to you. So in the entrance here, we're greeted with this nice white marble. It's always going to be a tub style for the secondary bathroom, the ensuite will be more of a stand-up shower. So we're greeted with the ground floor bedroom here. This can be used as a guest suite, it can be used as a secondary room, it can be used as a home office, gives that flexibility. And then upstairs is where the actual primary bedroom is. So let's get on up there. Primary bathroom will have the stand-up shower. In here is where the in-suite laundry will be. You can comfortably fit a queen-size bed and then take advantage of the closet there. For the purpose of presentation, I want to bring you to this darker suite here. So you'll notice the floors are a little bit darker. Same with the kitchen and the bathroom. So it kind of gives an idea of what this open space is like. Gives us the opportunity to show off this walk-in closet, which will have access to the in-suite laundry, and then this nice stand-up shower with the porcelain tile and the darker finish rather than the marble. So with that being said, I want to show you how to actually apply here at Element. So step one is going to be on the website. You're going to go to floor plans and you'll be able to specify what you desire. So let's pretend that we want to apply for a 2-bedroom. Then we would see a selection of availability, and let's pretend that the Lanark is the most attractive unit for us. We go ahead and click check availability here, scroll down and select the unit that you desire. So let's pretend that 448 is the right fit. Go ahead and click apply now. And in this top left corner, you can adjust the move-in date. So for example, here at Rhapsody, we allow you to move in on whatever day you desire. So let's say that the 22nd felt like the right thing to do. Then we can actually do that by selecting 22nd here. And then under current selection, you can click apply now. The next step is to actually create your account. So you go ahead and put your first name, your last name, and then your email. After filling out your basic information here, and you've created the account and you're ready to start giving us your info for this suite. So essentially, as you can see here, you're able to start filling this all out. It's going to ask for your basic address information. So this is for your previous address, your employment information. If you had previous, you can put that as well. You're going to put your date of birth, and then down here, you're able to put an emergency contact. So for example, friend, parent, anything like that. Down here, we can specify if we have a pet. So if you do have a pet, feel free to put yes, and then describe what your pet is. And then if you would like a parking spot, then you're going to want to select yes on the vehicle. And then you can put your make, model, year, color, and license plate, and then we will assign you a parking spot. Now down here is the most important part. So here's where you're actually going to upload your ID. So typically the easiest way to do this is just take a picture of your driver's license, send it over to your laptop or anything like that, and then you can just choose a file and upload it here. Then for proof of income, so everyone's situation is different, but a job offer letter, bank statements, T4, those kind of things, that really helps strengthen your application and give us a good idea to help you get approved as fast as possible. So then at the bottom here, we're able to click the checkbox here and sign. And then we're able to save and continue. That would then bring us to step 4. Step 4 is if you have an additional applicant, let's say a partner or a sibling. Then you're able to go here, select additional applicants, and you can send them an invite. So you'll put their first name, last name, phone number, and their email. Then they'll receive an email saying, hey, Chris has invited you to join his application. And then you can log in, clicking that link, and you'll be able to repeat step 3 here, uploading your ID, income, etc. Then after doing that, it's time to put the deposit. So we do have a $500 deposit that goes towards your last month's rent. So once you put that $500 down, and then we get you approved. So let's pretend that the unit was $2,500. You would pay the $500 deposit, and all of this application would get sent to the team in Toronto for review. Upon getting that approval, then you're going to pay the remaining balance for your last month's rent deposit. So in my example, that would mean $2,000. Upon paying that $2,000 last month's rent, then we send you the lease for your review. So at that point in time, you're able to come back in here, click this sidebar, go ahead and click step 6, lease summary, and you'd be able to review and sign the lease. Sometimes when we have applicants, we need additional information. So that's when you'd want to come to step 3 again, okay? And then you go over here to documents. Or you could scroll down to the bottom and choose file and upload. So let's just pretend that, I made my application, but I didn't submit my T4. And so we say to you, hey, we're looking to approve you. We just need a little bit more info. Please upload, your most recent T4, and this will help us with more context. You can just go ahead and log in, click step 3, and do so. So helpful little tip there. And yeah, in a nutshell, that's exactly how you can apply. So as you can see, it's relatively straightforward. The software and the website is pretty easy to use. And of course, if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. Happy to guide you through this process. So guys, I hope you enjoy this Element virtual tour. Hopefully this is giving you a good insight into what Element has to offer, and we're starting to determine whether Element could be a good fit for you. So what are the next steps? Well, if you haven't already, please check out the neighborhood tour. This will give you an opportunity to get familiar with Westboro, visuals of the suite, and overall, I really do recommend checking it out. Then I would say check out the YouTube playlist, which has the early access to the suites. So this playlist will, as mentioned, have all of the finished suites. So there is the chance that a suite that you're interested in isn't in there. That's no problem. Simply respond to this email and I will send you a personalized video of that requested suite, and or perhaps I can invite you in person and we can do an in-person tour together here at Element. I'll be waiting to hear from you, and I'm excited to support you in this journey of finding your next place here in Ottawa. Please feel free to respond to this email and we'll take it from there.